All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings, everyone. Incredible greetings. Hi bar. Here we go. Alrighty. So I did a live video earlier today. Um and that one was no promo because no self promo because I wanted it to be able to share wanted it to be able to be shared in groups because it was very helpful in how to print and things from size print from Canva. How be ye ever? This one is full on promo. Full on promo. Okay. Let me make sure that this is showing up properly. Let's see. How are we showing up? Let's see. Where is this video? Okay, yep, it's not showing up. So let's take this out. Remove, save, and add it back. Let's add it back. All right, there we go. So that is all set up. Um, Now I like pop-up classes. Works for some, doesn't. Restaurants and stuff do it all the time where they have like, pop-up shops and pop-up setups and other businesses do it. I actually do like pop-up and flash classes. I feel like I get more response sometimes in that where you're like right on it. You don't have time to like think about it. You want to be in the room. So we're doing one tonight. We are doing a pop-up, a flash class tonight on designing in Canva. I don't know why this is showing up like that. That is so weird. Why is that showing up like that? Don't know. Don't know why that's showing up that way. Let's do this then. Since that's showing up kind of weird, we'll do it like this for now. And I'll go back to it just so that you know what we are talking about right now. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this all shared out. Give me a second because this is full on promo. The last video, go back and watch it. If you're watching over on Silaholics Anonymous's YouTube, it was not broadcast on that YouTube. So you would have to go over to Honestly Speaking or 365 Creative Academy. But I broke down why your prints are not coming out the correct way when you are designing in Canva. And I gave like a full class. Mine is not a quick 15-minute tutorial. Y'all know I'm long-winded. I over-explain stuff. I gave all types of details. So it's a really, really helpful video in just understanding how Canva works, kind of sort of, and like the DPI and the inches and how you have to save it. So definitely go check that video out. But this one, if you're wanting like a little bit more hands-on, a little bit more when it comes to like the hands-on of designing and getting a better understanding of how Canva works, you don't want to miss this class tonight. And it is the only place that you are going to get. So, based off of the colors, you should kind of know the brands that we're going to teach from. I strategically set this cover page up in a certain way to highlight certain brands. I'm too chicken to ever sell them. But I'll show you how you can do them yourself. And it will come with templates that are made to fit very, very popular brands of products, which I'm going to actually show you too, but I'm just not going to say it. But you'll see it on the screen. But this is the only place that you're going to be able to get the Canva compatible templates. Now, if you are someone that has Silhouette Studio, that uses Silhouette Studio and you have access to the template vault, the studio versions have been added for these and the ones that will be in this class and more. But if you're wanting to use it in Photoshop or Canva, the only way to access it is through this class. Whether you attend live or you get the playback, or if you purchase it just because you want access to the templates. But we will be live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a class on designing in Canva for like all the back to school stuff, utilizing the templates that fit the popular school supply brands, if you know what I mean. I love how you use those certain colors. Clever. So we're going to go over composition notebooks, and we're also going to go over color pencils and crayons and glue and things of that nature. But I will say it works for others because I have tested it. So if you are a pen and gear and orange and blue cow glue user, it does work for the pen and gear ones as well. Those I've tested because I have those. Now it should work for other brands, but these should work for that. The crayon boxes, it definitely fits other brands as well. I've tested that. But if you're using the popular brands and you want to include those when you're making them, they will be available only in this class. They're available for free. And it's just a learning tool. So in order for me to teach you to design, I have to provide the files for you. So these files will be provided for educational purposes only within the class. That's the only way to get them. They will never be, some people are asking, hey, they will never be on my website for sale. Through the class and learning opportunities will be the only way that you can access said files. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. Hold on, let me see here. So let's go here. And just in case you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, said files. Okay. Let's close that one out. Said files. Okay. The only way that you will get Canva and or Photoshop Affinity, if you're using any of those, through this educational opportunity will be the only way that you can access these files. Okay. So just want to put that out there that we are having a pop-up class tonight via Zoom. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you need these templates, join the class because they will be provided for free at no additional cost as educational resources for learning how to design in Canva. Now, we are going to fully design in Canva. I'm going to show you the ins and outs, the things that you can do, how to make your fonts pop, how to locate elements, those like elements that you're like, well, where are people getting these things from? How to properly search it. A lot of them are, a lot of the good stuff in Canva is Canva Pro, like they are Canva Pro elements. But there are some other places that you can get some really cool elements for, and you can just bring them in. Although Canva has an extensive library of elements, there are a lot of places that you can get elements from. And also, some will be free. Some are, subscription based, like Creative Fabrica. I'm also going to show you like how you can pull stuff from, Google to use at your own risk. So it's going to be a full-on design class utilizing very popular brands of school supplies as educational resources. The link, oh wait, did I not put it in the description? Hold on. Wait a minute. Did I not? Oh shoot. Okay, no. It is in the description of the video, but I am going to drop it over here as well. I'm going to drop it in the comments, but you can head straight over to our website, shop.hsc365.com. You can also scan the QR code that is on the screen. It will take you directly to our website and to that listing for you to enroll. Okay. But let me get the link for you. Class will begin at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The cost is $25.63 if you purchase it straight out. If you are using any buy now, pay later options, then it is $33.65. I'm sorry. And we're gonna go copy. If you would like to use Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, you have to go to the Academy site, which I actually forgot to to create a link for the Academy site, because y'all know all of mine. Oh shoot, what happened here? Okay, no. All of mine are branded. All of my links are branded, and I forgot to add them for that, but I'll show you here. So if you come to the Academy site, you will be able to enroll. Oh, I hate the fact that it doesn't show here. I'm going to actually have to add it. So $33.65 is if you're wanting to use Sezzle, Klarna, like any of those, not Sezzle, not on here. Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm. Although I think it might be too low for Affirm, but Klarna and Afterpay, if you want to break it up into 4 payments, you would use, it's $33.65, not 20, 30. What I said it right. So $25.63 if you're just going to pay for it straight out. $33.65 if you're going to use any of the buy now, pay later options. So you can go straight to the Academy site, or you can go to our directly to our website, shop.hsinc365.com. There we go. So on the website, it is on the main page right there. So you can get it there. You click on, you can add it to cart, but it is on both sites. We are going to go through full on designing, how to add elements, understanding composition layout. We're going to go over again, like how to print. This is not on how to apply, guys. It's not on how to apply them to your items, because we will be there forever and a day. The design portion in of itself can take with Q&A, because I always open up the floor for Q&A. The design portion itself will take up 2 hours. So we are not going over actually applying them. I've done quite a few videos showing how to apply to the composition notebook. When it comes to a sticker for the cover, that's just easy. That's self-explanatory to go ahead and just put that on. I will provide a list, though, of supplies that you can use and links to the brands of sticker sheets and photo paper and all those different things that I do use. So you will get that resource in the class as well, but we're not putting them together. It's just about designing. However, once you design, if you do have questions, because this is a regular class, you will get access to our student union. Here is where you can ask all the questions after a class. You can ask all the things there. So you will get access to the student union to be able to ask those questions and be able to get help and support afterwards, but we are not putting them together. I will link a few of the videos that I have where I have shown how to wrap certain things or how to put the covers on and things of that nature, but we will not be applying it. That takes a long time. And I really want you guys to this is kind of a soft launch of our designing classes. So if you want to kind of see what a design class, within Canva would be with the professor, this is your opportunity to do that without even taking my Canva 101 class. For future design ones, that's a prerequisite, because there's a lot of nuances when it comes to Canva and things that you must know when designing in Canva. And our Canva 101 takes care of that. What's the word I'm looking for? That class breaks it all down. But in this class tonight, we're going to go over designs. You're going to understand some of those little nuances about Canva, but we're going to put a couple of designs together with our learning resources that include the popular brands of school supply templates. Okay, they are sized already for those. Okay, so any designs for these high school kids, you have to ask a high school kid. That's gonna be the best thing because they're all different. Like MJ kind of looked at me like, because I mean, I've designed stuff before. It's more to be, if I'm being totally honest, a lot of times for these, it's like it's the parents that want it and they just want to see their kids' names on stuff. The kids don't really care. If I'm being totally honest, we say, "Oh, to help them learn," they really don't care. The one that I made for Zion Money before, he used that one as a drawing tablet. Like he wanted to draw in it. I find that the kids really don't care. It's more of a parent thing, and they just want the really cutesy things. And it's like, it's to get a pat on the back as a parent. Oh, look what mommy, look what daddy gave you, look what grandma gave you. Like, oh, I love you so much. I'm thinking about you. The older kids don't really care. They rather not be at school anyway. So I know for MJ, when I wanted to be able to like do a video and stuff like that, for him, I didn't do all these like, crazy designs in the back. I just put his favorite chips on there. Like I asked him what type of chips he likes. He said hot fries. I made a hot fry design. I know he likes Doritos. I made that. Some people were doing sports related things, so you can do that for them. You have some teenagers who are into they might be into video games. You might want to put a video game logo on the front. Some like butterflies, if it's a girl. Some like flowers. Some like technology. Some like mechanics. And you put their personality on it. You don't have to put any type of licensed character or things like that on it. You design it for their personality, and you don't have to have a whole bunch of elements. It might be just a background. You have some who are like, if you're on Instagram too, and like TikTok, there's like the color wars, and there's the pink girlies, the purple girlies, the green girlies, the blue, the this, the that. Like they like certain colors, right? And you can't always find certain colors in stores. So I know like the Pen and Gear, they have some that are like in the primary colors: red, blues, greens, reds, blues, greens, and I think yellow. I have like some composition notebooks. But what about those who like pink? What about those who rather like a lime green? Those are not available for them like readily in stores. So it might be that you are offering a cover with and so that's why I don't really sell like the whole thing. I sell covers because if they really want that, they can it's really easy to put those on. So if they wanted to change the color of their composition notebook to match their style and they wanted different ones, maybe so that they know which notebook is for which class, they want to have, I know, 1 year MJ's teachers, like who's in middle school, like they had specific colors. They would ask you for like a orange, 3-ring binder or this, that. So maybe they want their composition notebook to match the color of the class and they may not order it before. This is another thing too. Don't think that your orders will stop. Like have certain things available for after school starts, because a lot of these teachers will have specific colors that they want. And a lot of times the parents end up buying like whatever was in the store, and they might need to like change it up, and they might need a cover. They might need a crafter, a creative, a print shop to print them a cover for their folders, their notebooks, or this or that, because the teachers are requiring specific colors. And that has happened with us. So if they wanted to match it up, and they just wanted a cover that matched, that was like a teal, a blue, a this, and they just need a cover because all that was left in the stores were black. Guess what? This is where you fill in the gap, guys. It does not have to have a full-on design. I promise you, it does not have to have a full-on design. It can be anything. So ask your kids, ask high school kids. If you have a high schooler, tell them to ask their friends, show it to them. MJ looked at me like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, he gonna use it because for them, it's like it's a notebook. I'm just gonna write my notes in it. He really couldn't care. Zion Imani cares because for his stuff, because his character, he has his own soon to be licensed character. So of course he loved to see it on there and his rainbow and stuff like that. He loves his monster trucks. He designed it. So I like that part of it. So if you are a DIM parent, a do it myself, you want your kid to be involved in it. Zion Imani loved being in here. He told me. So when you're looking at this design, where is it? Right here. Zion Imani told me which monster trucks he wanted on there, where he wanted them at. I had like I only had the brown monster. I thought it was, he's like, nope, I want this one. Make them the same size. Like if one was too big, too small, he said there, okay, yeah, I want Zippy in the background. When it came to, I think, well, I chose the metal plate, and like in here it's tires, but like the outline, color, things of that nature, like Zion Imani designed that. And then he was a little upset. I gotta find a different one because he's like, can you find the zombie with the arms up? Because this one, the arms are down. And so he wants it with the arms up. So I got to go find that one, or I can take a picture of it because he literally has every single monster truck that you can think of. But yeah, he sat there. He told me exactly what he wanted. That's the joy of like these Canva templates, and how easy and how versatile they are with designing them. If you are if you are that parent that's really like, you do like the artsy and crafty stuff, you let your kids get involved in certain things. This is great because they can tell you what they want, and they can literally see you like just go in and plug and play with those. Like that's for like the DIM moms and grandparents and dads and stuff like that. He added so that was his suggestion for the checkerboard, because like, they do like their racing and stuff like that. So we added the checkerboard to this one. Oh, also the tracks. So on here, it's not there, but I need to add this to it. So he added the tire tracks. So he was very, very involved, like while I was sitting here designing this. And you can do the same thing for your kids. So just ask them what it is that they want. I'm not one that really kind of goes off of the templates and stuff that I see in groups. This is a very popular thing. I don't really go off of that because every kid, things like this are very unique to the kid. You can have a design, and unless you are finding a group of people whose kids want Minnie Mouse, you've paid for this design, and you may, like, if you're someone that's into selling. Now, if you just purchase that file because your kid likes Minnie Mouse and you want to be able to add to it, I'm seeing so many people spend a lot of time creating all of these different designs with all these different, but you have to make sure that you have an audience of people whose children like Bluey, or they like, I know some people saying like Miss Rachel. I guess that would be for the preschool kids. If they're going like preschool, they have to have notebooks and stuff, or you're doing like homeschool and home learning. What were some other ones I saw? The Labubu's. I'm not sure if that's a kid thing, adult thing, teenage thing. Because I know like Meg Thee Stallion, she was so excited about opening up her Labubu's. So I'm not really sure what age range that falls in. I have all boys. They could care less about a Labubu. So there's a lot of different ones, and like in groups, you'll see people like ask for them, and they might be asking for their children specifically. I cannot say what's going to be popular, for any age range. It might be somebody they want, Breezy Bowl is out right now. They might want a Breezy Bowl one, and with Chris Brown on it. Beyonce's coming off of Cowboy Carter. It might be somebody who is straight up Beehive. They want a Beyonce type, Beyonce one. It's their personality and what they want. My goal in this class is to show you how to make their design request a reality, how to properly design it, how to size it, knowing where to put things at, so that they don't get cut off, how to create a balanced design. Why is it that with this one, how this was designed going up and down versus like to the side, and when would you rotate it and have it going across? Like, these are the things that you are going to learn in this design class, because it's about understanding design layouts, composition, things of that nature. Okay. Any questions for me? Now, if you want to know about sizing and printing, I did a video right before this on all platforms. For YouTube, you'll have to go to Honestly Speaking or 365 Creative Academy if you're watching me from Silaholics Anonymous right now. but I did one and I was showing how to properly save it, how to understand and read your pixels and convert them to inches, because that's the unit of measurement most of us are used to, here in the US. But how to convert that, how to save that, how to go about printing it out. So that video will help you when it comes to that. All right. But if you're looking for help for designing, and even if you're not looking for help for designing, but you want the popular school brand items and templates, you have to attend this class because they will be free learning resources within this class. If you catch what I'm putting down, right? Any questions for me before I hop off? And you can sign up directly on the Academy site or go here. If you're going to just pay for it with your credit debit card, it's $25.63. If you want to take advantage of any of the buy now, pay later options through Sezzle, ShopPay, Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, you would use the buy now, pay later option. Okay. Last call, last call, last call. Any questions for me in regards to this class? Playbacks, of course, are always available. Any class that I do, any workshop, whether it's a pop-up or not, you get access to it. So if you are not able to attend at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, you already got something going on. This is a pop-up class. Guess what? No worries. You will be able to watch it back whenever it is convenient for you. You will have lifetime access to the playback, as well as lifetime access to support. If any questions come up, you will have, there we go. You will have access to get help and support if you run into any issues. Okay. All right, no questions. Until next time, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in class tonight, 7 p.m., 7:30. Well, it was actually supposed to be 7:25. That was how I'm going to start the live around that time. It wouldn't let me select 7:25. I was really upset because I was like, oh, this kind of worked out. It's 7:25, and I wanted the class to start at 7:25, but it would not let me put in 7:25. I was so upset. But the room will be live and popping at 7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 6:25 Central Standard Time, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific Standard Time. Okay. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.